My name is Joe Clancy, COO of FamJuice, and we're here with WeDoWhatWeWantTV.com.
My name is Ryan Banks, Big Banks Entertainment, Head of Marketing for FamJuice. And you know who we're here with. Let's go.
You already know, we all fam. So I wanted to know, how did this link up between you two happen?
Well, I'll take this from here. We met actually right in this room, right at this table, believe it or not. We live in this building, Waterfront Square condos, Center City, Philadelphia. I was meeting with another camera person who we were doing another advertising campaign. Ryan had one of his own team meetings in here, and the camera person was a mutual friend of ours. Mm-hmm. So he introduced us. I explained to him what FamJuice was about. He had briefly heard about it, and really, we just started rapping from there. And we came up with the idea to do a cipher, and really that was where it started. That was our first marketing campaign that we did. Cipher was Freeway, PD Crack, and my man Ryan Big Banks himself right here.
Two of my favorites, Flip Side. I was in the middle of Flip Side. It was amazing. Yeah. Freeway and PD Crack. Flip Side?
That was an experience. Definitely.
So y'all should go on YouTube and look that up.
That was an epic campaign that we put together in less than 24 hours. Got on the phone, put it together, and those are the type of people I like to work with. People that have a sense of urgency, that like to get things done. You know what I mean? When you have an idea, you want to act on it, move on it. And we got it organized, and then later that week we put it together, and that cipher caught on fire. Really, people hadn't seen anything like it. It was different, and those guys drink FamJuice already, and we really wanted to put that, as a part of life, as a part of urban life that we experience here in Philly. And I think that cipher really represented that, and it was something out of the box. It was different, and that's really what I look for. And those are the type of things that Ryan offered. And so, ever since then, we've just been rolling, really. I haven't stopped since, and now here we are doing FanFest.
For sure. So FanFest coming up January 7th, and you guys I know you got some lit performances coming up, especially from my man Ryan over here. Let's talk about even starting off with Goose and Juice. Like, how did that concept come up with the whole FamJuice? I even saw you guys had a day party. Had me wishing I was 21 so I could stop by. I'm just sitting there from distance like the bad kid that can't go out. For sure. So
we'll take care of you when you do turn 21.
Talk to me about that. FamJuice, Goose and Juice.
So, we started working together, and I'm an independent artist, so I've had to do all my own marketing from the muscle for my whole career, and I just come up with creative ideas that can help brand something and take it a little bit further. And one of the initiatives that FamJuice is looking to do is to do what like a Red Bull is doing, become a mixer with alcohol in the clubs and whatnot. So I thought, what better way to do that than to make a record that basically represents that, mixing Grey Goose with FamJuice. It's a delicious drink. I drink it myself. I'm actually drinking it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's something, we pay attention to what our customers and people are saying about our product, and we take that into much consideration.
And people do that. They post it on their Instagram.
Constantly. So we said, why don't we run with it,
Co-sign from Little John. Big shout out to Little John, He was here just for the Wire Fest, You know what I'm saying? Just like a month ago or whatever, we were backstage with him. Lil John, what's up, man? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Joe got to meet Lil John and everything. We had a good time backstage.
That was a good night.
Yeah, it was an epic night. Yeah. It was definitely an epic night. Big shout out to Lil John. But and the record got nominated for Record of the Year, Song of the Year at the Hip Hop Awards. I appreciate that nomination. It was up with like some great records. Quilly Real One actually took it, but big shout out to Quilly. That's my man on deck. Spado, City, all those
guys, man.
So but that's really what it was. It's really a creative way to get the concept into the consumer's minds as far as for the clubs, mixing it with an alcoholic beverage, and that's what people do. They mix it with not just Goose, they mix it with Ciroc, they mix it with Amsterdam, they mix it with Patron, they mix it with everything. But just Goose and Juice sounded so good, and I pop bottles of Goose all the time when I go to the club personally. No disrespect, Diddy, I love you too.
I hear that. So what it's sounding like is it's beyond just a brand. You guys really have a concept of we all are fam. And I was telling you that when I met you. I remember walking into On Deck Studios, and it's just I'm asking for one. They're like, oh man, you don't gotta buy this. We all fam. So it's just natural. It has a natural flow.
Lifestyle brand.
So like what embodied that? What did so expand on what you and Kyle. How did you guys come up with that concept in regards to FamJuice and really wanted to push that initiative?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like I referred to, earlier off camera, my family has had a food and beverage distribution business in Philadelphia and the general tri-state area for 25 plus years. And, we study the market, we study what people are buying, and when Kyle came to us about starting a business, we thought it was possible to get, within the beverage industry. And what we noticed was that, the urban community really was misrepresented, underrepresented, just not represented at all for their purchases. And hundreds of millions and billions of dollars are spent within these communities. And there's no really strong, positive representation for the money that's being spent. So we wanted to come out with a product, a quality product with a quality price, an affordable price, and a good design that represented the represent the underrepresented in a positive light too, because we also feel that a lot of our target market, they're unfairly represented. It's just not right, and we thought we'd take something that has a positive name, and we bring it and we put people who generally are the last to get things. We put it first. It was a reverse marketing approach. We went to the lowest socioeconomic areas. We went there first. You know what I mean? Usually the last to get things. We went in there first. So, and I mean, from the rip, we launched June 1st, 2012, and from the rip, every time we've gone, we've done something in there, whether it's a community initiative or we take out our FamJuice wrap vehicles and we just hand out free products and stuff. That's the stuff that usually happens downtown. That's the stuff that happens in Center City. That's the stuff that happens, in Times Square. All these types of things. We're taking it to, 17th and Dolphin. We're taking it to Haines Street.
North Philly.
We're taking it down Woodland Avenue. You know what I mean? We're taking it into Baltimore. We're taking it in Trenton. We're taking it with Camden.
And we're doing it with the artists from our city, the realest artists in the culture. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you just expanded on that. I wanted to bring that up too. I really see that community outreach when you guys do that cleanups. And
definitely.
over at We Do What We Want TV, I talked about that with a lot of my staff. We really appreciate that because that is the first time that a company or corporation has truly integrated itself into cleaning up, like over by Alney and over by that. And I can't help but respect that.
That's who buys our product. You know what I mean? And many people buy our product. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to be from the inner city to buy our product. But the point, what we're trying to do is, like you said, we're trying to be unique and we're trying to be different. Whereas we put that market first. That's who we cater to first, and everyone else, kind of comes after that. And it's just a testament to our city and a testament to the community that a brand like this, who's tried something different, put its neck out. When a lot of other brands and a lot of other companies said that you can't do it, it's not possible. The fact that we're not more than just succeeding, that we're soaring, is just a huge testament to the city and to the community itself, and just really how far, not just the city of Philly, but the whole area really has transformed.
We're setting a precedent.
Yeah, we really are. We really are.
We're inspiring and touching people, and that's an amazing thing to be able to do. Right. We're getting people involved that people see in a negative light a lot.
Right.
And they don't get a chance to really see them in their communities and giving back and touching people in a positive way or whatnot. They speak of the ills that they see around them, and that's represented in the music, but that doesn't mean that they're bad people or that they actually do these things. They're just commentating on the day at hand. Right. So for us to be able to work together hand in hand with these artists and bring them with FamJuice and put their brand next to FamJuice and actually touch the people and hand out the FamJuice and give back is a powerful thing. And I think that the artists of our city really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. And both brands are really represented well. And I think that the city needs to take more notice to it. I think, bigger outlets like NBC, Channel 3, 610, whatever, they need to really pay attention to what we do here with FamJuice and with the artists in our city and start to, give some light to that.
Because, I mean, there are a lot of good people in these areas. True, some of the best people I've ever met. To be in some of these areas where sometimes you're surrounded by negativity, and to be a very positive person, you deserve to be highlighted. You deserve to have somebody come down there and help clean up your block. You know what I mean? On everything. You deserve to have somebody come down there and just hand you a free sample every once in a while.
And it's not even just somebody's. You got people. You got Ryan Bankses. You got Quilly's, Freewood. Everybody's rocking with FamJuice.
But they see the message. They see what it is, and it's genuine. And that's really what it is. I mean, if there's one thing about Philly is we can smell out a fake. That is one thing we can do. And we knew from the rip that we can't go in here false. We'll get crushed. And we haven't. And that really is our mission. We stick to it. We try to expand, our marketing and everything like that too. But at the heart of what we do, the inner city, urban community will always be at the center heart of what we do. And that we take pride in that. Like Kyle is from 20th and Lehigh. He wanted, along with us, like I said, our distribution was generally in the inner city. 70% of the business was, inner city. And Kyle being from 20th and Lehigh, we really wanted to highlight that area because, like I said, Kyle is from that area. So many good people, his family, friends of mine. These people don't get a chance to be highlighted and often are categorized unfairly just because of their address. And those are people that I personally wanted to try and highlight. And this is something that we also wanted to show that other companies. Look, these people's, their dollar is the same as everyone else's dollar, okay?
Brand integrity.
Yeah. Their dollar is the same as everyone else's dollar. $1 is $1, okay? But there's zero representation from their brands being spent in theirs. Practically none. You see a plastic, flyer or something every once in a while, but in terms of actual foot presence and, dollar presence and giving back, you generally don't see it. And, there's just no interest. And, we're really proud that we had the opportunity to be some of the first to really go in here. And, people look at us like, we're crazy, man. How do you guys go in there and do that? It's so dangerous. Man, you should see the love we get.
That's what I'm looking at. I was just kind of laughing to myself.
We get when we go out there, man. It's truly, it warms your heart. It really does, man. We'll go out there with 12 people. The next thing you know, we got 30, 40 people coming out, helping out cleaning. And it becomes like an event type thing, dual purpose. We want people to see that, like, look, there's a company around here who actually does care. We can't solve the world's problems. I'm not trying to do that, but we can do something right.
Especially within your own immediate area.
Exactly, right.
And that's the biggest thing I love about FamJuice. Going on that, there are a lot of companies that really started up in Philadelphia and blew up. There's a lot of different companies like that, but they never integrated the way you guys have.
Yeah, we want to blow up. We are blowing up, and we want to blow up. We want to expand, and we want to do this concept in every inner city we can. We want to bring pride, to every inner city that we can.
Yeah, I saw you had the Baltimore Charm City drink coming out.
In Baltimore. We're definitely selling Baltimore. We're working our way down there. Really, in the spring is when we
North Jersey, Brick City Punch.
North Jersey, Brick City, Newark, Brick City Punch.
We're representing in a few different cities right now.
But like I said, we are, a Philly company, as if like Star.